afternoon, and welcome to the first of two Bs this afternoon. This is the Windsor 2022 Spelling Bee, and our winner today will participate in the Chester County Spelling Bee, which is scheduled for, I think it's February 7th. But let me give you some directions, some rules to our spellers. Before I address the spellers, I do want to remind the audience that we need to be quiet so that the spellers can hear the word that I'm pronouncing, and that the judge and I can both hear the speller's pronunciation and correct or spelling of the word. Okay, so we do need to be quiet. At the end of each round, we can clap for all the spellers. Make sense? Okay. All right. So I am the pronouncer, and Mrs. Diodazio is the judge. So when you come to the microphone to spell your word, you will say, spell, and say the word again. Make sure that you are speaking and directing your face to Mrs. Diodazio. If you have a mask on, that's fine. When you come to the microphone and say and spell the word, you'll need to pull that down so that she can see as you spell. Make sense? Okay. All right. The speller's role in a spelling round, and one round is 1 through 8. Okay? The speller will make an effort to face the judge, pronounce the word for the judge before you spell it and after you spell it. So if your word is cat, you would say cat, C-A-T, cat. That's the beginning and end of your turn, okay? The speller, while facing the judge, will make an effort to utter each letter distinctly, clearly, and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judge. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, to define the word, to use the word in a sentence, to provide the part of speech, to provide the language of origin, and or provide any alternate pronunciation as listed in my pronunciation guide here, okay? All right. You can ask for me to repeat the word if you didn't hear it. If you begin your turn, so for example, if the word is cat, and you begin your turn, cat, C-A, and you're not sure, you want to start again, just ask me if you can start again, okay? And you'll start again by saying the word first, then spelling it. You'll end your turn when you say it after you spell it. All right. If you misspell the word on your turn, I will tell you that you spelled it incorrectly. I will give you the correct spelling of the word, and you will return to your seat up here until the round is complete. Okay, once the round is complete, then any speller who misspelled will go back down to the class, or back down to your class in the pews, and the rest who spelled correctly will stay up on the stage. Okay, all right. If all spellers in a round misspell, so if this first round all of you misspell, we all stay here and we do the next round, okay? All right. Any questions? All right. We will begin. Okay. Charlotte, you're up first. Speller number 1. The word is polish.
Polish. P-O-L-I-S-H. Polish.
That is correct. Your word is detail.
Detail. D-E-T-A-I-L. Detail.
That is correct. Your word is gusto.
I have the definition.
Yes. Gusto is a noun, and it means vitality marked by an overabundance of healthy, positive, and often unrefined vigor and enthusiasm. Gusto.
Gusto. G-U-S-T-O. Gusto.
Correct. Your word is alas.
Alas. A-L-A-S. Alas.
That is correct. The word is salad.
Salad. S-A-L-A-D. Salad.
Correct. The word is whiskers. Yes, whiskers is a plural noun, which means the long projecting hairs or bristles growing near the mouth of an animal, as a cat whiskers. That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is goggles. It is a plural noun, which means eye coverings resembling spectacles, but with shields at the sides and short, projecting eye tubes with the glass fixed in the front end, used to protect the eyes as from water, light, dust, or cold. Goggles.
Goggles. G-O-O-G-L-E-S. Goggles.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Goggles is spelled G-O-G-G-L-E-S. Goggles. The word is feline. Yes. Serena moved through the ballroom with feline grace. Feline.
Feline. F-E. Can I restart?
Yes,
Feline. F-E-L-I-N-E. Feline.
that is correct. Okay, that is the end of round one. Okay, so anyone who misspelled, you can go back to the class with your class in the pew, and then we will begin round two. Okay, back to speller number one. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is capture. It is a verb which means to get control or secure domination of, to take over, capture.
Capture. C-A-P-T-U-R-E. Capture.
That is correct. The word is circus.
Circus. C-I-R-C-U-S. Circus.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is camera. It is a noun, which means a device that consists of a light-proof chamber with an aperture fitted with a lens and a shutter through which the image of an object is projected onto a surface for recording. Camera.
Camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. Camera.
Correct. The word is ordinary.
Ordinary. O-R-D-I-N-A-R-Y. Ordinary.
That is correct. This word has a near homonym. The word is hull. It is a noun, which means the frame or body of a ship exclusive of masts, yards, sails, and rigging. Hull.
Hull. H-U-L-L. Hull.
Correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is playlist. It is a noun. and it means an official roster used for organizing a personal digital music collection, playlist. That is correct. The word is trickster.
Trickster. Trickster.
That is correct. That's the end of round 2. Can you hear me okay? Okay. All right. Back to number 1. The word is lavished.
Lavish. Lavished. Lavished.
That is correct. The word is cobblestone.
Cobblestone. Cobblestone.
That is correct. The word is scrawny. Yes, scrawny is an adjective, and it means lean, thin, raw-boned, ill-nourished, scrawny.
Scrawny. S-C-R-O-N-Y. Scrawny.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Scrawny is spelled S-C-R-A-W-N-Y. This word has a homonym. The word is mutual. It is an adjective, which means shared in common, enjoyed by each, common, mutual.
Mutual. M-U-T-U-A-L. Mutual.
That is correct. The word is Neptune.
Neptune. Capital N-E-P-T-U-N-E. Neptune.
That is correct. The word is alibi.
Alibi.
Take your mask down.
Sorry. Alibi. A-L-I-B-I-I.
That is correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is invasions. It is a plural noun, which means hostile entrances or armed attacks on the property or territory of another for conquest or plunder. Invasions.
Invasions. I-N-V-A-S-I-O-N-S. Invasions.
That is correct. The end of round 3. Okay, back to number 1. The word is adorned.
Adorned. Can you repeat the word?
Yes, the word is adorned.
Adorned. A-D-O-R-N-E-D. Adorned.
That is correct. The word is telescope.
Telescope. T-E-L-E-S-C-O-P-E. Telescope.
That is correct. The word is surrounded.
Surrounded. S-U-R-R-O-U-N-D-E-D. Surrounded.
That is correct. The word is Juneteenth.
I have the definition, please.
Yes, Juneteenth is a noun. It is the 19th day of the 6th month of the year, observed as a general holiday, especially in Texas, in celebration of the anniversary of the emancipation of slaves in the state? Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, capital Juneteenth, Juneteenth.
That is correct. The word is sardine.
Sardine.
Take your mask down.
Sardine. S-A-R-D-I-N-E. Sardine.
That's correct. The word is orientation.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Yes. Orientation is a noun, and it means the act of determining one's bearings or settling one's sense of direction. Orientation.
Orientation. O-R-I-E-N-T-A-T-I-O-N. Orientation.
That is correct. All right, end of round. Ready? All right, go ahead. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is decimal. It is an adjective, which means subdivided into 10th or 100th units. Decimal.
Decimal. D-E-C-I-M-A-L. Decimal.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. The word is conkers. It is a plural noun, which means a game popular in England in which each player swings a horse chestnut or originally a snail shell threaded on a string to try to break one held by an opponent. Conkers.
Conkers. C-O-N-K-E-R-S. Conkers.
That is correct. The word is dingoes.
Dingoes. D-I-N-G-O-E-S. Dingoes.
That is correct. The word is archduke.
Definition, please.
Yes, archduke is a noun, and it means a sovereign prince, specifically a prince of the imperial family of Austria. Archduke.
Archduke, A-R-C-H-D-U-K-E, Archduke.
Correct. The word is novice.
Novice.
Take your mask.
Novice. N-O-V-I-C-E. Novice.
That is correct. The word is ostriches.
Can I have the definition?
Yes, ostriches is a plural noun, which means swift-footed, flightless birds, each having a downy neck and head, a body covered with soft feathers, thighs nearly bare, two-toed feet, and valuable wing and tail plumes for which they have been domesticated. Ostriches.
Ostriches. A-U-S-T-R-I-G-E-S. Can I restart, please?
Yes.
Ostriches. A-U-R-S. Can I restart?
Yes.
A-U-S-T-R-E-G-E-S. Ostriches.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Ostriches is spelled O-S-T-R-I-C-H-E-S. Ostriches. And that ends our round. Go back to you, Charlotte. Ready? Okay. This word has a homonym. The word is symbol. It is a noun, which means a visible sign of something, such as a concept or an institution that is invisible. Symbol.
Symbol. S-Y-M-B-O-L. Symbol.
That is correct. The word is expanse.
Expanse. E-X-P-A-N-S-E. Expanse.
That is correct. The word is preened.
Preened. P-R-E-E-N-E-D. Preened.
That is correct. The word is wattles.
I have the definition, please.
Yes. Wattles is a plural noun, which means materials as rods, branches, and reeds used for building construction. Wattles.
Wattles, W-O-T-T-L-E-S, wattles.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Wattles is spelled W-A-T-T-L-E-S. Wattles. The word is emitting.
Emitting. E-M-I-T-T-I-N-G. Emitting.
Correct. And that ends our round. Okay, number 1. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is tartan. It is a noun, which means a twilled woolen fabric with a plaid textile design of Scottish origin consisting of stripes of varying width and color against a solid ground. Tartan.
Can you repeat the word?
Tartan.
Tartan. T-A-R-T-E-N. Tartan.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Tartan is spelled T-A-R-T-A-N. Tartan. The word is technique.
Technique. T-E-C-H-N-I-Q-U-E. Technique.
That is correct. The word is dutifully.
Dutifully. D-U-T-I-F-U-L-L-Y. Dutifully.
That is correct. The word is mournful.
Mournful. M-O-U-R-N-F-U-L. Mournful.
That is correct. Right, and that ends our round. Good job, Charlotte. Okay. Your word is emboldened.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Yes. Emboldened is a verb which means imparted courage to, instilled with bravery or resolution enough to overcome timidity or misgiving. Emboldened.
Emboldened. E-M-B-O-L-D-E-D. Emboldened.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Emboldened. E-M-B-O-L-D-E-N-E-D. Emboldened. The word is contessa.
Contessa. C-O-N-T-E-S-S-A. Contessa.
That is correct. The word is sustenance.
Can you please have the definition?
Yes, sustenance is a noun which means food, refreshments. Sustenance.
May I please have the... Can you please repeat the word?
Yes, sustenance.
Sustenance. S-U-S-T-E-N. sustenance.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Okay, that ends our round. So what, you can clap. So stay there. Right. So this would be the championship round. So right now, Marina is the only one who has correctly spelled a word in this round. So she must correctly spell a championship word. If she spells it correctly, she is Windsor's champion this year. If she misspells the championship word, then all three will remain up here and we will redo the round with all three participating. Does that make sense? Okay. The word is counterfeit.
Counterfeit. COUNTERFEIT. Counterfeit.
That is correct.
While we're waiting, can all the geography participants come line up in here and pick numbers?
Could I have all the spelling bee participants up on the stage, please? Can you get them all?
Hello. All right, the National Geographic Society is not doing the bee again this year, but the bee is too important not to do because geography is the most important subject, as we all know. Anyway, so we're going to have our Windsor Christian Academy Geography bee. We're not nervous about doing this. So let me read some general directions. These are our 12 competitors, grades 6 through 8. All the students in preliminary rounds either got every question correct or only missed one. So they did a very fine job in the preliminary rounds. Let me read some general rules for this competition. Anyway, today we determine our school champion, and that student will be our school champion. Thank you. Keep that in mind. Today's competition will consist of a final round and a championship round. Final round questions will reduce the number of contestants to 2. These 2 finalists will then compete in the championship round. In the final round, a contestant is eliminated after answering 2 questions incorrectly. So don't panic. If you miss one, you're still alive, people, okay? I'll begin one series of questions with the same student. Hello, number 1. After each student is on the stage has responded to a question in a series, those who gave their second incorrect answer will be excused from the stage unless all are eliminated. Hopefully that's not going to happen. If this happens, those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive final round questions until 2 finalists and the third place winner are determined. If only one student remains after a series of questions, that student automatically becomes one of the finalists and will be asked no more questions. Now, we'll be doing this a little differently. Students, you have a clipboard and a sheet of paper under your seat. Please have that at the ready with your pencil. Some of the questions will be oral questions, and each person will have a different question. Some rounds, everyone will have the same question, and you will write your answer and show them to me at the same time. We're going to not have you come up front. We're going to pass the mic for oral questions. So you'll be a little less nervous standing in front of people, all right? In our first round, it's called Name the Continent. It eliminates your choices. You have 1 of 7. We are recognizing Europe and Asia as being 2 different continents. Do not say Eurasia, all right? It will be Europe and Asia are separate continents. Antarctica, obviously, is a continent. Australia, Africa, North and South America. As we go through, each person will be asked a different question. So we will be passing the microphone to each person. You will have, again, like I said, 2 answers that you may miss. No one's going to miss any, right? Right. We will start. Is this going to be on? Hello. Mr. Glass, hello. That's not on. Now it's on. Thank you. Hi, Nora. First, sorry. All right. Nora, Mount Aconcagua is the highest peak in the Andes Mountains on which continent? I'll repeat every question twice, sorry. Mount Aconcagua is the highest peak in the Andes Mountains on which continent?
Asia?
The answer is South America. Could you pass the mic to the next contestant, please? This is Timmy. Of the inhabited continents, which one receives the lowest average annual precipitation? Of the inhabited continents, which one receives the lowest average annual precipitation?
Asia.
The answer is Australia. Australia. Sorry about that. Sierra, number 3. Sierra, more than half of the 25 most populous cities in the world are on which continent? More than half of the 25 most populous cities in the world are on which continent?
Europe.
The answer this time is Asia. Okay. Okay. All right. Brandon. In the 1300s, A major pandemic known as the Black Death killed more than a quarter of the population of which continent?
Europe.
You are correct. This is Noah. Noah. Most of the world's major religions originated on which continent?
Asia.
You are correct. This is Isaac. Although Greenland is linked politically to Denmark, geographers commonly consider it to be part of which continent?
North America.
Is correct. We need to pass it. Thank you. If you would carry it down to Micah. Gracias. Micah. Llamas and alpacas are animals native to which continent?
South America.
Is correct. This is JJ. JJ. On which continent do the San, also known as Bushmen, use hollowed out ostrich eggs as canteens for carrying water? On which continent do the San, also known as the Bushmen, use hollowed out ostrich eggs as canteens for carrying water?
Africa.
Is correct. Number 9, Oliver. The Altiplano is a high plateau region on which continent? The Altiplano is a high plateau region on which continent?
Asia.
The answer is South America. South America. Okay. This is, excuse me, Caleb. Of the 6 permanently inhabited continents, which one has the smallest area covered by desert? Of the 6 permanently inhabited continents, which one has the smallest area covered by desert?
South America.
The answer is Europe. Europe is our answer. This is Olivia. Olivia, which is the only continent, other than Antarctica, that does not extend into the tropics? Which is the only continent, other than Antarctica, that does not extend into the tropics?
North America.
The answer is Europe, is the answer, Europe. Last is Kenzie. This is our last round for this round. Many of the forests of which continent are confined to coastal areas east of the continent's Great Dividing Range? Many of the forests of which continent are confined to coastal areas east of the continent's Great Dividing Range?
Europe.
The answer is Australia. All right, can we, Pat, bring that back? Thank you. Everyone is still alive. Thank you. Oh, this is everyone gets the same question. You will be writing it down. So you can put your mic down. Thank you. Everyone writes their answer, please. Please write it large enough for me to see it. I have old eyes, okay? When we have finished the question, I'll have you hold up your answer for me to see and to check. You'll hold your answer up, and I will read and you will read your answer as I come to you, all right? Everyone has the same question. The category is Olympic cities. Olympic cities. This city, host of the 2016 Summer Olympics, it's known for its stunning beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, as well as the statue of Christ overlooking the city from the heights of Corcovado. Again, this city, host of the 2016 Summer Olympics, is known for its stunning beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, as well as the statue of Christ overlooking the city from the heights of Corcovado. I'll give you a moment to write your answer. Don't worry about spelling if you're concerned. That was the last B. Okay. I'll come around. Hold up. Everyone hold your answers up, please, so no one's writing. Mackenzie and Oliver finishing up. Thank you. Nora, would you read your answer? Thank you. Read your answer. Would you read your answer? Read your answer. Thank you. Rio de Janeiro. Here is Rio de Janeiro on your paper. What? Nova is your answer. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. No clue. Okay. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. No. The answer is Rio de Janeiro. All right. Thank you. So at the end of this round, contestant number 9 and number 12, thank you. You can leave your pencils and your paper on the seat as you leave. Thank you, guys. Well, thank you. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, just sit down, please. Shh, thank you. All right, and then there were 10. All right. Oh, it's back to, everyone gets a different question. This one is entitled Bodies of Water. Bodies of Water. All right. So we will be looking for the name of, it should be a fairly well-known body of water, nothing too obscure like the Gulf of Bothnia. All right. Okay, here we go. Nora, you are first again, my dear. All right. The island countries of Seychelles, Comoros, and Mauritius are in which ocean? The island countries of Seychelles, Comoros, and Mauritius are in which ocean?
Indian Ocean?
Is correct. Timmy, number 2 for this one. I gotta keep track. Hold me this. Let me do my little paperwork here for a second. Thank you. Timmy, northern Alaska borders which ocean? Northern Alaska borders which ocean?
The Pacific Ocean?
The answer is the Arctic Ocean. Arctic. Sierra. Some of North America's richest known offshore oil deposits are in which Gulf? Some of North America's richest known offshore oil deposits are in which Gulf?
The Gulf of Mexico?
Is correct. Brandon, this is the 4th question. The Great Sphinx is a cultural landmark of a civilization that flourished in the valley of which river?
The Nile River.
It's the Nile. He doesn't need to go again. The Nile is correct. Noah. Puget Sound, which lies between the Olympic Mountains and the Cascade Range, is a major inlet of which ocean? The Puget Sound, which lies between the Olympic Mountains and the Cascade Range, is a major inlet of which ocean?
Atlantic.
The answer is Pacific. Isaac. Name the only ocean that is entirely in the eastern hemisphere. Name the only ocean that is entirely in the eastern hemisphere.
Indian Ocean.
Is correct. Over to Micah, please. Gracias. Number 7. Angel Falls, the world's highest waterfall, is on which continent? Angel Falls, the world's highest waterfall, is on which continent?
Europe?
The answer is South America. JJ. The intersection of the prime meridian and the equator lies in the Gulf of Guinea, a part of which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Is correct. Caleb. Micronesia, Melanesia, and Polynesia are names of island regions located in which ocean?
The Pacific.
Is correct. Olivia. Name the river in Africa that has the world's second largest drainage basin. Name the river in Africa that has the world's second largest drainage basin.
The Nile River.
It is the Congo River, Congo. That is the end of our round. Contestants number 7 and 11. 7 come 11 and number 2. Thank you for your participation. 7, 11, and 2. Okay. Still, just leave your stuff at the seat there. Yeah, don't have to worry about carrying off. We won't make you do that too. All right. Round 4. Everyone has the same question again. You will write your answers down, please. Thank you. Would you scribble out any previous answers so we'd make sure I don't get confused? That's all possible. All right. Please write it large enough for me to see. The kiwi, a flightless bird with a long beak it uses to find insects and worms, lives in which country in the southern hemisphere? The kiwi, a flightless bird with a long beak it uses to find insects and worms, lives in which country in the southern hemisphere? I need answers held up now, please. Nora? Okay, no answer, thank you. Paraguay, okay? New Zealand? New Zealand? Australia? Venezuela? New Zealand. The answer is New Zealand. Thank you. Contestants number 1 and, I gotta see, 3, that's you, 1 and 3. Thank you very much. Well, in all the years I've done this, the trend unfortunately continues. Every bee has been won by a young man, and that will continue again this year. Want a girl to win sometime, come on. Anyway, not being impartial, okay. All right, where is our microphone? It's way down here. Will we pass it to Brandon? He's gonna start our round now, thank you. This one is called The Environment. I will be giving a description of some major environmental issue or natural event or a place associated with some issue, and you'll provide me with the answer. This can be a whole host of subjects. All right? Let me just make sure I know who we've got here. Thank you. All right, this is round 5. Okay. Brandon, you'll start us off. What is the term for pollution created by the mixture of precipitation and chemicals released by the burning of fossil fuels? What is the term for pollution created by the mixture of precipitation and chemicals released by the burning of fossil fuels?
Acid rain.
Is correct. Noah. What method of deforestation is usually used for clearing land for subsistence agriculture in areas of tropical rainforest?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I certainly will. what method of deforestation is usually used for clearing land for subsistence agriculture in areas of tropical rainforests?
Burning.
I will take that. The answer is slash and burn. I will take that answer. Okay. Isaac, next one. The Richter scale was once commonly used to measure the magnitude of what natural hazard?
Earthquake.
Is correct. Over to JJ. The fourth person. The amount of water vapor in the atmosphere is known by what term? The amount of water vapor in the atmosphere is known by what term?
Condensation.
The answer is humidity. Humidity. Caleb? Called the River of Grass by the Seminoles, what is the name in English for the national park in Florida with sawgrass marshes, pine forest, and mangrove islands? Called River of Grass by the Seminoles, what is the name in English for the national park in Florida with sawgrass marshes, pine forest, and mangrove islands?
The Everglades.
Is correct. All right, that ends our round. Thank you. JJ. Well, we're left with nothing but 8th graders. Okay. Of course, they do have a decided advantage. They all took geography last year. Okay. Anyway, and that's kind of common. Although a 7th grader won last year, a 6th grader won the year before. Hello. So it's been a while since an 8th grader has won, since Michael Hawk, the last 8th grader to win. Thank you. All right. We now move on to, everyone gets the same question again. Please write your answer down. Here we go. What word from the Norwegian language is used for a narrow, steep-sided inlet of the sea that was carved by a glacier? What word from the Norwegian language is used for a narrow, steep-sided inlet of the sea that was carved by a glacier? You're all done? Ooh, let me come check. Read your answer. Fjord. 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 No Chevrolets, but just fjords. Okay, you're all correct. It is fjord. Everybody's right. All right. Shh. Thank you. All righty. Back to individual questions, starting with Brandon. Thank you very much. All right. And we'll continue now with individual questions till we get down to our finalists. All right. So the paper and pencil are no longer needed. Brandon. And this can now be, well, it can be anything. Okay, just put it out there. Anything. Brandon, which country in South America has oil wells in and around Lake Maracaibo, an inlet of the Caribbean Sea? Which country in South America has oil wells in and around Lake Maracaibo, an inlet of the Caribbean Sea?
Brazil?
The answer is Venezuela. Venezuela. Noah. Which Scandinavian country is comprised primarily of the Jutland Peninsula? Which Scandinavian country is comprised primarily of the Jutland Peninsula?
Sweden?
The answer is Denmark. Denmark. Isaac. Which river is the longest tributary of the Mississippi River? Which river is the longest tributary of the Mississippi River? I need an answer.
The Delaware River.
The answer is the Missouri River, Missouri. Caleb. To visit St. John's Cathedral in Warsaw, which was rebuilt after World War II, you would travel to what country? To visit St. John's Cathedral in Warsaw, which was rebuilt after World War II, you would travel to what country?
Poland?
Is correct. Okay. Gentlemen, thank you. Isaac and Noah. That's the end of that round. Second answer. Our finalists are Caleb and Brandon. Caleb and Brandon are our finalists. Thank you. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Caleb and Brandon. All righty. Moving on. Up to the good. All right. Again, we're going to be writing our answers. So please just put it down. Get your paper. You got it? Ah, he's got to find it. Oh, don't worry about it. Well, we're fine. We're good. All good. All good. There we go. Not that way. It'll probably roll. Thank you. All right. We will have 3 questions. Whoever gets more right out of the 3 will be the champion. If there is a tie after 3 questions, we'll go to tiebreakers. Yeah. Here we go. First question. I gotta write this down. Caused partly by an interaction between Earth's magnetosphere and the solar wind, what is the name of the spectacular nighttime light show that can be seen in the high latitudes of the northern hemisphere? Caused partly by an interaction between Earth's magnetosphere and the solar wind, what is the name of the spectacular nighttime light show that can be seen in the high latitudes of the northern hemisphere? Writing your answer down, please. And would you read your answer when I get to you? Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. Both are correct. It is Aurora Borealis. Number 2. Thank you. Gondolas are a traditional type of boat used for transportation on the Grand Canal in which Italian city? Gondolas are a traditional type of boat used for transportation on the Grand Canal in which Italian city? Venice is correct. 2 for 2. Number 3. At 1,001 feet below sea level, the lowest point of land on Earth is on the shores of what body of water? At 1,401 feet below sea level, the lowest point of land on Earth is on the shores of what body of water? Both are correct. It is Dead Sea. All right, we go to sudden death, unless you both get it wrong or both get it right. So if one of you misses, the other one is the school champion at the way we are at this point now. Okay, here we go. Lederhosen, thick leather shorts with suspenders, are part of a local costume worn especially in the Bavarian Alps in which country? Lederhosen, thick leather shorts with suspenders, are part of a local costume worn especially in the Bavarian Alps in which country? Ready? Sweden? Correct answer is Germany. I need all of our participants. We got Grandma's here. Grandma needs a picture. All right. Grandma needs a picture. Get these guys in first. We'll get all our contestants and their certificates up here in a second. All contestants. Listen to clowns. Got certificates. All right.